Now I'm taking the second video of your chapter 6. I've already explained you 3 questions based on the remainder factor theorem. Now as I told you that questions are quite different from each other. So I'm taking few questions from your exercise so that it may help you to solve the exercise. Now I'm taking the question number 6 of your exercise 6 and its second part. The question says what number must be added to 2x cube minus 7x square plus 2x so that the resulting polynomial leaves the remainder minus 2. Now it is said what number must be added. So first we are going to write let number to be added be a. Then write the given polynomial as let fx is equal to 2x cube minus 7x square plus 2x, and this number which is to be added, write it as plus a. And if the question says what number must be subtracted, then you will say let the number be subtracted be a. So instead of plus a at the end, you are going to write minus a. Now the divisor which is given to you is 2x minus 3. I have already explained you how to follow the steps in my first video. Then 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. X will be 3 upon 2. Then you are going to write the statement of the remainder theorem, that when fx is divided by 2x minus 3, remainder is equal to f 3 upon 2, and it is given to that statement you are going to write. You will then say remainder is equal to f 3 upon 2, and the remainder is given to you as minus 2. Now in this case remainder is given to you. Again you have to find the value of a. As in the previous video I told you to how to find k. But still I am completing this question for you. Then find f3 upon 2. It will be twice x cube. X is your 3 upon 2 whole cube minus 7 3 upon 2 whole square plus twice 3 upon 2 plus a. And in the next step put the value of f3 upon 2, which is the remainder, as minus 2 is equal to, and if you are going to solve this, 1 factor 2 will cancel out, and 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, and it will be 27 upon 1 factor will cancel out. It will be 27 upon 4. 1 2 will cancel out. Then you have this as 3 square as 9, 9 7s are 63 upon 4. Then 2 will cancel, plus 3 plus a. Now take this 3 to the left side, minus 2 minus 3 will become minus 5 is equal to, take the LCM as 4, and 27 minus 63 plus a separately. Then how much will be 27 minus 63? Subtract 63, 27 from 63. It will be 13 minus 7, 6. 5 minus 2, 3. Minus 5 is equal to minus 36 upon 4. Then how much is minus 36 upon 4? It will be 9. Minus 9 when taken to the left, it will become 9. Then 9 minus 5 is equal to a. So what is the value of a? 4. I've done the calculations for you, but if you find some steps or something match your answer from the back, if you find something wrong, you can again check the steps. My main purpose was to explain you the method. Now I'm going to take up the next question of your exercise, and that I'm going to take is question number 12. Question number 12 says that using factor theorem show that x minus 2 is a factor. And in order to show that x minus 2 is a factor of the given polynomial, this is question 12 I am taking. In order to show that it is a factor, what you have to show? You have to show the remainder as 0. So the polynomial which is given to you in 12th question, you are going to take it as let fx is equal to x cube plus x square minus 4x minus 4. This is the polynomial given to you. And you have, using factor theorem, you have to show that x minus 2 is a factor. Or in order to show x minus 2 is a factor, first we are going to put the divisor x minus 2 as 0, x is equal to 2. Then by remainder theorem, when fx is divided by x minus 2, remainder is equal to f2. Now your f2 should come out to be 0. Find f2, which I have already explained you in the previous video also. Substitute the value of x in the given polynomial 2 cube plus 2 square minus 4 into 2 minus 4. It will be 8 plus 4 minus 8 minus 4. Plus 8 minus 8 cancels. 4 also cancels. f2, which is the remainder, comes out to be 0. So you will say as remainder is equal to 0, therefore x minus 2 is the factor. Now the question further says, hence factorize it completely. Hence factorize it completely means whatever polynomial is given to you, you have to find its all the factors. As the given polynomial is in the power 3, highest power is 3, so there will be 3 factors. In the quadratic equation, the highest power is 2. We get 2 factors for a quadratic equation. And for this, you are going to get 3 factors. One factor we have already shown as x minus 2. Now the other 2 factors which you have to show, you are going to show it by the division, which you have already done. Now you are going to use division, which you have already done in your 8th, 7th, 8th classes. Now I'm going to show you so that you may recall it also how it is to be done. Polynomial is x cube plus x square minus 4x minus 4, and your divisor is x minus 2, one of the factor. Now divided by x minus 2, you need x cube, so you are going to multiply by x square. It will be x cube minus 2x square. Then in order to do the subtraction, change the signs. This will cancel out and 2x square plus x square will become 3x square. Then don't note down the next term minus 4x. Now you need 3x square and your first term is x. You have to multiply it by 3x plus 3x. So it will become 3x square minus 6x. 3x minus 2 will become minus 6x. Again shows subtraction by changing the sign. It is a must to show the sign changed. Otherwise you are going to lose the marks. This cancels out. Plus 6x minus 4x is 2x. Then note down the last term of your dividend, 2x minus 4. Now you want to make 2x from x, you are going to multiply by plus 2. Again change the sign. This also cancels out, this also cancels out. So the what quotient do you get? X square plus 3x plus 2. Now see the steps how you are going to write. You are going to write fx is equal to first these two factors, divisor and quotient, that x minus 2 and x square plus 3x plus 2. The product of these two is equal to the dividend. Then after that, as I told you, there will be three factors. X minus 2 is one factor. The other two factors you can find by factorizing this trinomial by splitting 3x. So how you are going to split? You need 2x plus x for it plus 2, that you already know how to do the factorization of a quadratic, of a trinomial. You know how to do the factorization. X plus 2 plus 1 x plus 2. And what are the factors which you get finally for the given polynomial, which I am taking it as fx? One factor is x minus 2, the other will be x plus 2, which you will take by taking common, and the third factor will be x plus 1. The third factor will be x plus 1. So what are the three factors for the given polynomial? So now it is factorized completely. If you are going to leave your answer here, it will not be factorized completely, as you have already calculated only two factors. Finally, you should have three factors as your polynomial. The highest power is 3. So this is how I have explained you how to factorize it completely. Now it is factorized completely. Now I am taking one more question. Now in this question number 15th, first part, it is given use remainder theorem to factorize it. I am taking the 15th question, first part. Use remainder theorem to factorize the following polynomials completely. Now the polynomial which is given to you, I am taking it as fx. Let fx is equal to 2x cube plus x square minus 13x plus 6. Now it is only given you, dividend is given to you. That is, a polynomial is given to you. And they are asking to factorize it completely using remainder theorem. Now no factor is given to you. This question is without a factor. In the previous question, at least one factor was given to us. Then by division, we found the other factors. But now in this, the first factor also you will find it yourself by hit and trial method. That is, you are going to put the values of, keep on changing the values of x, put it in this polynomial till you get the remainder as 0. Because if remainder will be 0, then only we'll be able to find the factor. Now it is not that you take any number from in between as 3, minus 2. You are going to always start with 1. So what you are going to write? put x is equals to 1 and find what will be the remainder if I put x is equal to 1. Find f1. Substitute the value in the given polynomial. See what it is, minus 13x. Sorry, it is not this, it is minus 13x. It is minus 13x. So it will be minus 13 into 1 plus 6. So 2 1 cube will be 2 plus 1 minus 13 plus 6. And after solving, it is 6, 7, 8, 9. This comes out to be minus 4. So it means the remainder value of f1 is minus 4. It means the remainder is minus 4. And I am telling you to keep on putting the values till you get the remainder as 0. Now you have taken positive value of 1. Now you are going to take negative 1. Put x is equal to minus 1. This is the order only which will follow. First you are going to put the value of x as 1. Then it's negative minus 1. Then go over to 2 and it's negative minus 2. By doing till here, I think we are going to get the remainder as 0. Now let us put x equal to minus 1. Now we'll find f minus 1. It will be 2 minus 1 whole cube plus minus 1 whole square minus 13 into minus 1 and plus 6. So what will be the value of f minus 1? It will be minus 2 plus 1 plus 13 plus 6. And this comes out to be 13, 19, 20. It comes out to be 18. Again, you are not getting the remainder as 0. Now what we are going to put? Put x is equals to 2 and find f2. Again, I am telling you this is the order only which will follow. By putting the value of x as 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 3. Now if I put it as this, you get it as 2, 2 whole cube plus 2 square minus 13 into 2 plus 6. It comes out to be 8 2s are 16 plus 4 minus 26 plus 6. And 16 plus 4 is 20, 20 plus 6 is 26, 26 minus 26 comes out to be 0. Now you see, when we have put x is equal to 2, we are getting the value of f2 as 0. So x is equal to 2. If x is equal to 2, what you are going to write? Then you are going to write like this. X is equal to 2, x minus 2 is equal to 0. It means your divisor is x minus 2, which is giving the remainder as 0. And after that you are going to write x minus 2 is factor as remainder is equal to f2 is equal to 0. Now they are asking you to factorize it completely. Now we have got one of the factor. What is that factor? X minus 2. And rest of the factors you have going to find as I explained you in the previous question. That you are going to divide the given polynomial 2x cube plus x square minus 13x plus 6 by x minus 2. Find its quotient by division method. Rest of the steps you have to follow the same as I have already explained you in the previous question. Such type of questions you get in the boards. You can see it also in your book. The year is written against the question. Now I am taking one more question. In that you have to find the expressions are given in the form of A and B. And I am taking 23rd question of your exercise. And 23rd question says, if x minus 2 is a factor of the expression, first let us suppose the expression as fx. Fx is 2x cube plus ax square plus bx minus 14. This is the expression given to you, and they are saying that x minus 2 is a factor. And when you divide by x minus 2, remainder it means will be 0. But it is also given that when the expression is divided by x minus 3, it leaves a remainder 52. So it means if you are going to divide it by x minus 3, there will be a remainder. And you have to find the value of a and b. As you see, this polynomial is in the form of a and b. Steps you are going to follow the same as we have been using it for the questions. Again, you are going to put x minus 2 is equal to 0. Divisor has to put as 0. X is equals to 2. Then the statement by remainder theorem. You can say as it is a factor. You can say by factor theorem. When fx is divided by x minus 2, remainder is equal to f2 is equal to 0. Remainder is 0 as it is a factor. Now you can find f2 by substituting the value of x as 2. It will be 2 into 2 cube plus a 2 square plus b into 2 minus 14. And value of f2 is 0. 0 is equal to 16 plus 4a plus 2b minus 14. 0 is equal to 16 minus 14 is 2. 2 plus 4a plus 2b. You can take 2 common. 2, it will be 1 plus 2a plus b. And when you divide 0 by 2, it will cancel out. It will be again 0. Because 0 upon 2 will again be 0. So transpose 1 to the other side, it will become minus 1 is equal to 2a plus b. This is your first equation in terms of a and b. In the same way, you are going to find the second equation also in the terms of a and b. Now taking the divisor as x minus 3. And the divisor is x minus 3, but it is not a factor as it is leaving a remainder. Now you are going to put x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equals to 3. Then by remainder theorem, when fx is divided by this, remainder is equal to f3. is equal to 52 given in the question. Is equal to 52 given in the question. We are going to find F3. F3 is equal to 2 3 cube plus A 3 square plus B into 3 minus 14. Value of F3 is 52. 52 is equal to 54 plus 9A plus 3B minus 14. Solving so you also can do. Now this comes out to be 52 is equal to 54 minus 14 is 40 plus 9A plus 3B. Transpose 40 to the left. 52 minus 40 will be 12 is equal to 9A plus 3B. And if I take 3 common, it will be 12 is equal to 3A 12 is equal to 3A plus B. And 12 upon 3 will be 4. 4 is equal to 3A plus B. This is your second equation. Now put the second equation under the first equation. 4 is equal to 3A plus, this was your first equation, 3A plus B. And now you can solve them simultaneously. Subtract second from first. It will be minus, 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 minus 5 and minus 3A is equal to 2A will be minus A. This cancels out. Therefore, A is equals to 5. And when you are going to, after that, as you have done it in ninth also, simultaneous equations, you are going to put A is equal to 5 in equation first. It will be minus 1 is equal to, instead of A, I'll put the value 2 into 5 plus B. Minus 1 is equal to 10 plus B. 10 will be transposed to the left. It will come out to be. So value of B will be minus 11. Value of A will be 5. So this is how you are going to find the value of A and B by using remainder factor theorem. So this completes your exercise 6. Do all the questions of exercise 6 and I will be sending you assignments also based on this chapter.